Okay, and all right.
I hit the reset thing.
Our PowerPoint is on PPP, HDLC serial lines, Internet Protocol, and frame relay.
So basically, PPP is, as you know, point-to-point protocol. This provides a standard method for transporting multi-protocol over point-to-point links. Basically, all you need to know is that whenever you use PPP authentication, it's basically just to use it to get access to a non-Cisco router. So main components of this is pretty much used for encapsulating multi-protocol datagrams, a pretty much LCP link control protocol for establishing, configuring, and testing the data link connection, and then you have a family of network controlled protocols, which is NCPs, for establishing and configure different network layer protocols. Basically, if there is too many errors in the whole in like the whole thing when trying to connect, then it pretty much just takes the link down. Over here, you can just see like the commands over here, of how you can pretty much go into it, how you can like enable it, and how you can just put in like the username and the password for it. A little thing I want to note is that app app is pretty much used. It's basically like a standard login procedure, just like you just only use it like a standard login procedure. And chat is basically just more involved, where it's just like kind of seeing the other side and being more like kind of like more of a handshake, trying to check and trying to see like trying to see if like it's valid.
HDLC, also known as highly level link control. Cisco HDLC frames make use of an alternating framing. One of the reasons the creation of HDL was to address the protocol's inability to provide multi-protocol support. The working of CHDLC have in fact been openly and widely distributed, and the protocol has been implemented by many different network equipment vendors.
Okay, so now we have frame relay. Frame relay is a simple layer 2 non-broadcast multi-access WAN technology used to interconnect enterprise LANs. And we know that a single router interface can be used to connect multiple permanent virtual circuits, which is like PVCs. And the lease lines to the frame relay network edge allows cost-effective connections between widely scattered LANs. And frame relay creates PVCs, which are uniquely identified by a data link connection identifier, also known as DLCI. And the PVCs and DLCIs ensure bi-directional communication from one DT device to another. And so here's just an illustration. So to the left, the R1 will use DLC 102 to reach R2, and then R2 will use DLCI 201 to reach R1. Any questions?
Go on once.
Yes.
Go on twice.
Why does point to point is PPP but not point to point? Because it has an extra P in it, but has no extra P in it. So shouldn't it be PTP?
All right, next question.
What's PPAP?
PPAP?